My friends, my kin, I am Tecumseh, a son of the Shawnee, and I stand before you to unfurl the tapestry of our past, a narrative woven with threads of triumph and sorrow, resilience and displacement. I ask you to listen, not merely with your ears, but with your spirits, to the echoes of our ancestors. Our story, like the mighty Ohio River that once cradled our villages, begins in the heart of this continent. We are the Shawnee, the people of the South, though our journeys have carried us far and wide. From the rich hunting grounds of present-day Ohio, Kentucky, and Pennsylvania, our lodges once dotted the landscape, living in harmony with the rhythm of the seasons. We were master hunters, keen farmers, and fierce guardians of our lands, our spirits intertwined with the ancient forests and winding rivers. Our oral traditions speak of a time when the Great Spirit, Kishalmuking, guided our every step. We lived by the principles of community, respect for nature, and the deep understanding that all living things are interconnected. Our ceremonies, dances, and stories were not mere rituals, but vital threads in the fabric of our identity, passing down knowledge from elder to child, generation to generation. Then came the pale-faced strangers from across the great water. At first, there was curiosity, an exchange of goods, a cautious welcome. But soon, their numbers swelled, and their hunger for land became insatiable. The sound of their axes echoed through our sacred groves, the smoke of their settlements tainted our skies. The 18th century brought an escalating tide of conflict. We fought alongside the French against the British in the hopes of preserving our way of life, only to find ourselves caught in the maelstrom of European rivalries. The Treaty of Fort Stanwix, the Treaty of Fort McIntosh, these were but paper chains, each one binding us tighter, shrinking our ancestral lands with every stroke of a foreign pen. My grandfather, Aksinwa, a brave chief, understood the encroaching darkness. He saw the unity of our people as our only salvation. But even his wisdom could not stem the tide of diseases, smallpox, measles, that swept through our communities like a prairie fire, decimating our numbers and weakening our spirit. The late 1700s saw us pushed further west, across the Ohio, into the lands of Indiana and Illinois. Each displacement tore at the roots of our being, forcing us to adapt, to rebuild, to mourn the loss of our sacred sites. Yet, our resolve never faltered. Our spirit, like the enduring oak, bent but did not break. My own father, Methoataski, fought valiantly, instilling in me the understanding that our land was not merely soil and trees, but the very essence of our identity, the burial ground of our ancestors, the birthplace of our future. The early 19th century was a period of desperate struggle. The Americans, emboldened by their new nation, saw our lands as theirs for the taking. We, the Shawnee, along with our brothers from other tribes, the Delaware, the Miami, the Wyandot, saw the writing on the wall. Division would be our demise. It was during this time that I, Tecumseh, and my brother, Tenskwatawa, the prophet, rose to unite our people. We preached a message of spiritual renewal, a return to our traditional ways, and a confederacy of all native nations to resist the relentless encroachment. We sought to forge a unified front, to stand together as one great nation, to reclaim what was rightfully ours. We fought at Tippecanoe, a battle that, though a tactical defeat, ignited the flames of resistance across the land. We allied with the British once more in the War of 1812, seeing them as the lesser of two evils, a temporary shield against the relentless American expansion. I marched with my warriors, not for glory, but for survival, for the very existence of our people. I fell at the Battle of the Thames, but my spirit, the spirit of the Shawnee, did not die that day. Though our confederacy crumbled, and our people were scattered further west to Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, our cultural flame, though flickering, was never extinguished. Today, we are still here. Our descendants live, carrying the blood and stories of our ancestors. We have endured forced removals, the sorrow of broken treaties, the agony of assimilation attempts. But our language, our ceremonies, our deep connection to the land, persist. We are rebuilding, remembering, and teaching our children the strength of our heritage. The history of the Shawnee is a testament to the unwavering human spirit, a story of profound loss, but also of incredible resilience. We are survivors, guardians of a proud legacy, and we will continue to walk the path laid out by the Great Spirit, honoring our ancestors and safeguarding our future. Our story is not over, it is a continuous journey, ever unfolding.